Grains continued to slide on Monday while cattle fought to make some gains. Michelle Rook is back with more in Markets Now.
Grains out closing lower on Monday. Kent Beadle is back with analysis and some pressure to start off with, some follow-through selling after a lower day on Friday. But, how much of it was really tied to some of the bearishness in the outside markets, Kent?
Well, we did have continued strength in the U.S. dollar. And of course, that strength actually started about 8 or 9 sessions ago, ahead of the jobs report, which a lot of traders thought was going to be strong. And of course it was. And it continued all last week, culminating with the CPI report, which was a little stronger than expected.
And it looks like the markets may have been removing some weather premium, right?
Absolutely. In the southwest part of the plains, hard red winter wheat areas, we do have some rainfall now in the forecast for late this week into this upcoming weekend. And clearly, they really do need that for their newly planted wheat or wheat that they still would like to get into the ground.
Plus, we're still watching South America, though, right? And possible rains there.
Yeah, the forecast for Mato Grosso, Bahia, Tocantins has gotten a little bit wetter. Again, some of the anomalies are now showing heavier than expected precipitation. I do have to warn that we've had forecasts like that now for the better part of 2 weeks. And I think that the rainfall to date has been a little bit underwhelming. There have been pockets of areas in Mato Grosso that have gotten good rains, but there are an awful lot of areas that still need to get some.
I also have to ask you, are the funds back selling?
So, the harvest is ongoing, of course, and we're moving now into that period. We'll find out on Tuesday evening how far we are, but we're moving rapidly, and we're getting into the last half of harvest. And so if there's some forced selling from farmers, it's going to come here in the next 2 to 3 weeks. I do think that the large speculator who's covered a large portion of their short position in both corn and beans is probably selling a little bit ahead of that likely forced selling from the farmer.
All right. Thanks so much for that analysis, Kent Beadle, Paradigm Futures. We'll have more AgDay coming up.